In order to follow along and complete this course, you must have access to either Adobe CS3 or CS4 or CS5 programs. For Level 1, you're going to need to have access to specifically Adobe Photoshop, Adobe InDesign, Acrobat, and Adobe Illustrator CS3 or newer. For Multimedia Design Level 2 students, you're going to be working with programs such as Photoshop, Fireworks, Flash, and Dreamweaver, and you will need to have access to these programs for at least 9 to 12 hours a week. You must have access to a computer with broadband connection. You are also required to have at least a 2 GB flash drive. I recommend 4 GB or more. Upon enrollment, you must already be able to download and install basic software, effectively navigate the Windows operating system, and be able to create folders and organize files, create and save documents, and navigate web pages. This course uses the Moodle Learning Management System and is comprised of a course website, video lessons, forums, and it is project-based where you have graded assignments as well as quizzes and a final exam. Reading will be assigned occasionally, however please note that the book either for Multimedia Design 1 or Multimedia Design Level 2, both books themselves are meant to be a reference. You must also be able to play sound on the computer that you're using to access this course. You will be expected to log into Moodle to complete your coursework on a weekly basis. Your overall grade is determined by the assignments you turn in, coupled with your grade on the final exam, as well as your grade on your quizzes. My role throughout this 2-semester project-based program is one of facilitator as well as instructor. This course uses a combination of web-based tutorials, print tutorials, reading, some research, and hands-on exercises to promote comprehensive understanding of the subject material. So this course is comprised of a series of modules, each containing 1 or more lessons. With most lessons, you will be required to complete and turn in assignments for me to grade. The lessons explain in depth the step-by-step process you will need to go through in order to complete them. You are required to complete the lessons and any related assignments associated with them in order to pass this course. Along the way, you will have questions and concerns, some questions immediate and some nearly inquiries. But it is up to you to communicate these questions or concerns to me as soon as possible. I won't be able to help you overcome a challenging concept or answer your questions or concerns if I do not know that you actually have a question. This type of course is like a math course. Each concept leverages previous concepts. So if you miss or do not understand a concept, it will only make learning future concepts harder for you. So to put it simply, please ask questions. My office hours will be listed on the course website, and they may change throughout the semester. But please note that you will be updated of any changes that may occur regarding my office hour schedule. During office hours, I am usually reachable by email. I am also usually reachable by email outside of office hours. So during office hours, I also have developed a class forum so that you could ask your fellow classmates questions as well and communicate with them. So you're probably asking yourself, how do I reach my instructor during her office hours? Well, through several different means. But I will be available in the chat room titled Office Hours, located on our main course website. In the event that we need to use a more advanced form of communication to solve any issues, we can use phone or video chat, something that will be explained to you at that time if necessary. As always, you may always drop me an email or post a question on the forum to get your question answered. For students who physically attend my course, there are attendance requirements. Those attendance requirements will be discussed in person in our next in-class meeting. Unless you have specific arrangements with me, please note that for the in-class students, daily attendance is expected. For both my online students as well as my in-class students, because of the rigorous nature of this course, you will be given several opportunities to schedule one-on-one tutoring time with me throughout the semester. Look for a schedule time via our course website. Here is the general look to our course website. For the strictly online students, your view may be a little bit different. You may or may not have all of these links and sublinks located here at top. But this is a pretty general look here, and you'll see only minimal differences, such as this homework link here, which may or may not be part of your view. So keep in mind that this is just a generic view, and again, some of these buttons and options and links you may not see on your end, but that's okay. So for the online students, you may or may not see the designs of the week and today's schedule located on our course's homepage, accessible via the home button here. My advice to all students, whether you're taking this course strictly online or in class or both, is to just take time to navigate through the site and explore each and every one of the little buttons and icons. You will notice that on some pages of the site, you will have these blocks listed on both the right-hand side as well as the left-hand side of your screen, where the main content section is located in the middle. For example, I'm going to go to Lessons and Tutorials and choose Visual Design. Some of you may or may not see both Visual Design and Rich Media links. That's okay. That just depends on the type of course that you're currently enrolled in. So I'm just going to choose Visual Design. And for those students who are taking the online course, you are not going to actually see a weekly outline format. Instead of where it reads weekly outline and the dates down here, you're going to see a list of modules to complete throughout the duration of your enrollment. Again, some of these blocks off to the right-hand side may or may not be in your view, but the best way to understand Moodle and our course website is to just explore it and have fun with it. Keep in mind also that throughout the course, this website will be updated periodically to include more options. One of the fun things that students like to do right off the bat is to find a theme that they like. Again, you may or may not see all of these themes, but if you roll your cursor over the themes link, you have a lot of different options to change your view of the website. Some of these designs are mine, and some of them are ones from past students. So I'm sure you'll have questions regarding this orientation video, but again, just let me know via the means that I explained before. Well, I look forward to working with you this semester, as well as this year and beyond as you pursue your career in design.